Skinny Fabulous. From Grenada, bringing pure jab energy, Muddy. Antigua's reigning soca monarch, Tian Winter. And the carnival baby herself, Tizzy. Straight out of Dominica, Triple K International. Listen out for a heavy supporting cast. This year is the most epic ultimate encore performance. Early bird tickets are only $100. House of Rhythm, $350. Limited offer. Tickets available on the ticketing app and select ticket outlets island-wide. Feel the rhythm of the Caribbean. Catch the encore performance. Let it go!
Sports is life. Sports is unity. Sports is Adrian, and Adrian is sports. Join me, Adrian the Lefty Constant, for the sports show that is going to rock the airwaves, the Endgame Sports Show. Previews, reviews, debates, and discussions on everything happening in sports. Whether local, regional, or international, the Endgame panel got you covered. Join us from 1 to 3 p.m. Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays on Wtp 93.5 and 93.7 FM for the Endgame. Remember, sports is unity. Afternoon and welcome to the Endgame Sports Show. My name is Adrian Constant. This is WTP Media Network. Yes, we are live and it's a Monday. It's a Monday after a long sporting weekend. You know, this weekend had a lot of good sports. Bad for me, I lost. Wow. So with that said, before I even go any further into today, just know that I'm taking a break from volleyball, man. I'm taking a break. Like, I'm not making myself available as of now, for right now, You need to spend time with your family, and I know this is not a pro world where you're completely away from your family, but in the nice 268 where, you are your family member and your family members work, 8 to 4, 8 to 5, and then by the time between 5 to 6, you're going to have to dedicate yourself to getting ready for a practice session. Then they go practice from 7 to maybe 9, 10, maybe 8 to 10, 11. When you get home, your family members are asleep. Your little one is asleep, the wife, your husband, whatever. Your person is asleep. And you can't enjoy any family time. And then on the weekend, because you can't do nothing through the week or on the weekend, you're so tired. So, I am taking a break. You're taking a break from volleyball. Yeah, I'm taking a break I've already said to the coach, I was supposed to write to the association, but, I'm sorry that they will have to find out over
the
year.
Coach just deal with that and so? Like, when you say...
Yeah, no, I spoke to him. I told him, he was understanding. But
okay.
So, generally, I am taking a break from the national teams, both the sun, both beach and indoors, and it's not great because obviously I wanted to be a part of CAC games this year on the beach, but it come first. The mental part of it come first. If I think if I want to be the version of Adrian I was before the injury, the break is needed.
Absolutely.
If I'm satisfied with the version after, which I think the version after the injury is still better than a lot of people. If I'm satisfied with that version, I would have continued. But we take the break. First take a break away from the game itself, and then reassess maybe in 2 months somewhere and see how I feel. See if if I feel better physically, everything, and the coaches decide, hey, we can allow you to train closer to the tournament. So be it. If not. But the intention is to take a break.
Yep.
Now you heard a voice in the studio with me. Joining me in the studio is my brother Omari, Virus Anthony, and today we have a lot to talk about.
Yes, we do.
Definitely going to be talking about the NBA Finals because, boy, it's at Game 3. But, 1 and 2 weren't as much as people say. West Indies is playing against Sri Lanka. That one should be in the building sometime today. But, again, boy. But West Indies playing against Sri Lanka today at 3:30. I am going to be there. Yeah, me go Jamaica. As soon as we left the studio, and
Okay.
Jamaica me in, down at my house in my room with loudspeakers because I'm watching that entire game. Also, we may do a little World Cup preview. Shout out to the persons who are ready for the FIFA World Cup. It starts this weekend. Omari, football is back. And when I say football is back, I'm a fan of football, but
Yeah.
the league, there's something different about the World Cup and the League Cups.
Yep, I agree. I totally agree.
So,
I totally agree.
we started here at the NBA Finals. The New York Knicks will host their first final game in 26 years. 26, yeah. Since 1999 when they take on the San Antonio Spurs in Game 3 at the Madison Square Gardens. New York go into the match with a 2-0 series lead after a wild end in Game 2. Now, for the persons who weren't watching Game 2, Game 2 is the worst game of basketball I've ever seen.
Why did you label it like that? Because I think we're on the same point.
So, worst game meaning it was full of energy.
Yep.
But too many leads were blown. Let's start with the Spurs. The Spurs were up. The Spurs were down 13 points.
13 points. Yeah.
With 6 minutes to go. And went on a 13-point run. Yeah, and it was a lot of bad basketball from the Knicks. But then, I mean, why beat around the bush and not go to the play that everyone is talking about?
Going to the tallest man.
Yeah, the play that everybody... So, I mean... Generally, Omari, the game itself, before we even go to that play, what do you think?
I feel like they just weren't playing basketball together. They weren't playing team basketball. I think that's why I would pick out from that.
So are you surprised with the 2-0 so far?
Yeah, I thought the Spurs in Game 2 would have decided, hey, and I'll go back to New York with 2 games. We at least have to take back one, and I believe you agree the same too, Adrian. There's no way San Antonio expected to go back to New York with one without a game. Yeah.
So generally, I thought that the Spurs. This is my thought on the Spurs. They could have won one game. They could have won 2 games.
They could have won 2. They
should have won one.
I know exactly. I know that's what you were going to say.
Obviously, could have won the first game. I mean, they dropped the ball.
And there was no reason they should have lost.
They should have never lost.
They should have never lost the second game.
No, this is what happened in that space.
Yep.
The first, Jalen Brunson. Obviously, you can see the play if you're on Facebook. That play with Wembanyama had the turnover that ended the game. Now, you look at it, and Jalen Brunson initially took a bad shot before even that play. No, it started.
Is it a bad shot or is it a
Jalen
Brunson shot?
I think it was a bad shot. He got the switch onto Wemby and settled for...
Probably shouldn't have taken that shot.
For the mid-range with 24 seconds,
okay.
He has a 17-second shot clock, only used about 10 out of it. And the score is 104-104. I am settling down there for the last possible shot. Last possible shot.
I agree with you. I totally agree with you.
No, he missed. And he got the inbound, he got the switch onto Wemby. First of all, I thought that was a crazy switch to look for anyway. I didn't see the speed.
Why would you look for that?
I was of the opinion that when I saw the matchups, I thought that he was going P&R with Cat. Didn't, anyways.
Which you should have.
No, Wemby, the turnover is unacceptable.
I don't know what caused that. If we could just...
If you look at the start of the video, right? When he grabbed the rebound, Castle looked back, but then looked off. But all season, most of Wemby's rebounds, he go. No,
And he's taking the ball up the floor.
it's 104-104. At that moment, even if you were Mitchell, even if it was the flip side and you were Mitchell Robinson and you grabbed that ball, there was no need to rush it off you. 104-104.
The game is tied, yeah.
As a NBA point guard, as an NBA player, as any athlete, when it comes to sports like basketball, volleyball, even once you can see a scoreboard,
Just
or
understanding the game situation.
once you
at
can
the
see
time.
a scoreboard or a clock, every dead ball, you look on the clock. Every time the other team score, you look on the clock. It's natural.
Agreed.
You look at the clock and you see 104. I mean, you're not even rush. I heard the commentator say he was wondering if they were about to call a timeout or not. Like, bro, that's enough for your worry. Your job is to play. So if you catch the ball and you shoot off and the coach calling timeout, so be it.
Your job is to hold the ball for as much time as you can, take a shot, even if you don't score. The game is still tied, you know?
And then the last play that they ran, pick and pop for Wemby. Automatic pick and pop. They knew they were going to it. They didn't look for option B, C, or D before.
No, we know it.
I question it. Yes, Dylan Harper had Anunoby on him, but De'Aaron Fox has it. Yeah, I question that. I don't know what else they could have done, but I wasn't settling for that. Going into game 3, what do you think, Omari?
I think it's up to, well, obviously it's up to Wemby to have a really good game. I think Jalen's going to have a really good game. One of his best games, if not his best game, in MSG, in Madison Square Garden, right? Not just because the title's on the line, but because Jalen can staple himself as like a prince or a king of New York. You know, Jalen could literally staple himself as a prince of New York. I think he would do it. I really want the Spurs to win, but
all I'm saying to my friends over there in New York, if the Knicks win, there's something that y'all normally do when they're celebrating. Just remember, you know, I can do it in MacBook or just stop tripping it. But let me go back to what game 1. Game 1 was on Wednesday. What on Wednesday in game 1, Omari? What do you think happened? How do you think? So let's see. You'll cover why the Knicks won. Do you want to cover why the Knicks won or why the Spurs lost? I'll do the opposite. So which one do you want to cover?
Why the games won?
Okay.
Why the Knicks won the game? Yeah.
Okay. So here we are. Omar is about to tell us why the Knicks won game 1.
Why the Knicks won game 1? Because they weren't doing very well in the first half, by the way. I don't know if you remember. You remember the game, right?
Yeah.
They weren't doing very well. Even Jalen Brunson wasn't doing very well. Found themselves. This is what they've been doing all year. Even if they don't, they might seem a bit discombobulated in the first half, even up to the third quarter. When it comes to that fourth quarter, and they have that man Jalen Brunson, he knows what to do. And the team, they have this kind of teamwork. The team backs him. You know what I mean? They say, okay, we'll work around you. Mind you, when the series is finished, and if the Knicks win the series, I would have Carl Anthony Towns as the MVP, just because of what he does on either side, you know. But Jalen Brunson, what he does on the offensive side, especially late in the game, I really like that.
So, this is the thing. Me and my significant other were watching the, I want to say, Cavs series. Who eliminated Philly? The Knicks,
The
right?
Knicks, yeah.
So the Knicks eliminated Philly, the Cavs,
and
and
Boston.
whoever was there. And I'm not sure who their first round opponent was. However, and you know, she said to me,
Boston was the first one.
no, Philly beat Boston.
Yeah, okay, so it's, yeah, oh yeah.
So she said to me, here's what she said to me. Brunson, he bad. And
From since the first one?
when she saw him in the playoffs, she was like, yeah,
Okay.
he what was I think she said number 13. What number 13? No, she said the number 11.
Number
he
11,
bad. And then she said Brunson. And let me tell you who is her favorite basketballer. Russell Westbrook. So you know she ain't really locked into basketball since 2014, 15. And then to see somebody like Jalen Brunson just, and that was weird if the Spurs lost the game. So this is how the Spurs lost the game. First things first, their roster isn't constructed. In our fantasy, we believe that they should out-rebound every team because they have a guy that's 7'5", 7'6".
Yeah.
Their roster isn't constructed to grab rebounds. When Wembanyama rebounds the ball, fine. Okay, he rebounds the ball. But what about the rest of the team? And that's where they struggled in game one. If you go back to game one, the Knicks won 105-95. The rebound count was 54 in favor of the Spurs, 54-49. But the Knicks grabbed all their old boards later on in the game. Can't keep Mitchell Robinson off the glass.
Definitely. Yeah.
And so that's where they lost this game, and too much second chances for New York. Then their late game offense, they dropped significantly. In the fourth quarter, they could not get a ball to go in the bucket. It was bad. You continue now, you realize that Wembanyama, people class him with a lot of persons. I mean,
a lot of all-time persons, right?
All-time,
Yeah.
current. So he's in a class on his own because of his
right now.
Because of his
stature and
he's in his own class. However,
this is the physical
when
thing,
you
yeah.
look, the game is class in many ways.
Yeah.
There is the dominance of Wiltshire Giannis. He is that dominant. There is the skill of the game of Kevin Durant, Kyrie Irving, Stephen Curry, Kobe Bryant, Melo. He has skill, but then there is an elite class in the game of basketball. Efficiency. In the elite class of efficiency, Kevin Durant.
Not many more names to call, you know. There aren't many more names to call.
Inside, DeAndre
Of
Jordan.
course, yeah. Dirk was pretty efficient when he was playing on that player front also. Yeah.
I mean, I am a Kobe fan. I don't think Kobe was
not very efficient. No.
Efficient, him about efficiency. Jokic is very efficient.
Yep. Absolutely.
But I mean, LeBron is efficient as well. I don't think LeBron takes
To an extent, yeah.
Anthony Davis. Those guys are efficient. But when it comes to elite efficiency, you only call one name: the Slim Reaper. You call Kevin Durant.
Of course you do, yeah.
And what the Knicks did was make Wemby work for what you want. You're not gonna just come and when you roll into the rim, two bodies. You're not gonna just come and grab and get an alley-oop and just dunk this over nobody.
It seems simple enough, but a lot of teams didn't do that.
Yeah, because a lot of teams don't get you play teams for, and the other teams that could have done it, their players just didn't do it. And
Maybe they didn't have the personnel to do it.
You make it tough for him you put a body for him.
Right.
He's going to
Correct,
score,
correct.
but how efficient, and that's going to be the
Yeah.
determinant of the game because Wemby's going to take 25 shots.
Exactly.
If
Where is he going to take them
If
from?
he score 24 off of 20 shots,
Mm-hmm.
you're living. If he score 40 off of 20 shots,
That's terrible.
then you have a problem.
Yeah. Mm.
If he score 40 off of 30 shots, hey, we made him work.
Correct.
And that's what they did. Then, same person who girlfriend say, Brunson, they had no answer for the guy.
I'm not
they
sure
couldn't
that they
find
will.
any answer for him. I mean, they found an answer in game 2, really, but they couldn't find any answers. I think, though, after game 1, they came out knowing, okay, we can compete.
Mm-hmm.
I think on you, the Knicks learned that they could survive because and it happened against OKC too now. This Spurs team will give up a run.
Yes, they will.
When they give up the run,
A huge run too.
How much can you hurt them? It's like a boxing match it's like a Mayweather fight. Mayweather, no, okay, you more aggressive than me, but me 45 and also, bro, come.
You have to bang you as much as you can right now.
Run couple times, and as soon as you drop your guard, bing, 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 and before you know it, the referee count to 10.
Absolutely.
Game 2, Omari, you're going to do why the Knicks won again or why the Spurs lost?
You tell me why the Spurs lost.
So, again, that second quarter, you go to the game 2. Second quarter, the Knicks won the second quarter 31-18. You
31
first
to
things
18.
first, giving up 30-point quarters 10 years ago. 30-point quarters 10, 15, no, not 10. 20 years ago.
Yeah, just
in
about
the 2010,
2 decades ago,
2000s,
yes, yeah.
giving up on 30-point quarter.
You lose the game now.
Automatic. I remember
You
one
lose the
time the
game.
Celtics scored 32 points in the first quarter and everybody playing ESPN were going
Yeah.
berserk.
Yep.
Oh my goodness, they scored right
Mind
now
you,
30
now
points.
plenty threes was shot now.
Right now 30 points in a quarter is regular. What is not regular was when you score 18. So you scoring 18 points in a quarter is not even credited to the defense. It's just credited to bad offense. The defense, the NBA, the players in the NBA are so good offensively now that on defense, you can't stop them. So when they get stopped, it's more them than you.
Mm-hmm.
So you lose a quarter 31-18. Omari.
As soon as the whistle blow, you have to go back and, I mean, what's happening? What is happening?
So that's the reason. And then, I mean, obviously, the big turnover in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, that was...
That probably should have been the biggest thing. And the Spurs from the free throw line were 70%, 19 for 27.
And that sounds okay, right?
No,
but
let me
NBA finals,
yeah, let me put that into context. The Knicks were 16 or 21. They missed 5. The Spurs 19 and 27. They missed 8. 5 doesn't sound too far from 8.
No.
But 5 is very far from 8 when you shoot 27.
Exactly.
Compared to 21.
Mm-hmm.
You going 1 for 6 from the line
As opposed
hurts more than you going 11 for 16.
Absolutely.
But when you look at it again now, the last reason I think the final possession just basically what killed them. The final possession, he gets it was an open look.
What was your thought on that?
It was a good look. He missed, but
Is that a shot that should have been taken?
it should have been hit. Should have been made.
So it should have been taken.
It should have
right?
been made.
Yeah.
I don't care if it should have been made.
It was we got
Shoulda
that
hit
shot.
that.
Take that shot.
Kevin
right?
Durant to hit that.
Yeah.
Any mid-range.
No, I agree.
Those are layups for
I
NBA
totally agree.
players. But what do you think was the reason the Knicks won? What do you think the Knicks?
Coming down the stretch, right? I find because they didn't play very well in the first half, and not even in the third quarter. But Jalen Brunson was really good in the fourth. But it doesn't even come down to him. It's just there's a camaraderie that is surrounding the Knicks right now that I don't even. you can't even really feel it unless you're in that locker room. You know what I mean? And they speak about it. Josh Hart speaks about it. OG Anunoby speaks about it. Mitchell Robbins speaks about it. Everybody's speaking about it inside the locker room. There is a mesh that's going on in our locker room that happened really good at a really good time in the season, and that's why they look the way they do right now. That's why they look the way they do right now.
No, you see, you know a funny day too? The defensive player of the year, 2-time, probably good. Everybody says he'd probably go down as one of the greatest, if not the greatest defender ever.
He probably will.
He was the target. Yo, the Spurs put him on every screen. Come, Wemby. Come, put your foot in this. Come, slide. You want to play defense? Come and play defense. And I think it was a good choice. Now, going into game 3, what do you think the needs to happen for the Spurs to win and for who you want to cover in game 3? The Spurs or the Knicks?
Well, I mean, I need the Knicks to win, but...
So what do you think the Knicks need to do to win this game?
I need Karl Anthony Towns to play exactly how he's been playing. Just a little bit better, but exactly how he's been playing is fine. No one can defend Victor Wembanyama. That's such the truth. As in, like close him down, lock him down. Nobody can do that. But the way that Cat has been playing him at this point in time has been immaculate. At the same time, scoring at the other end, or affecting, because he has so many assists and stuff, giving scores to people at the other end. Cat is playing very well, and I feel like that is the X factor going into game 3.
I think the Spurs, obviously, it sound good. They've done something. What they've done was they've made Jalen Brunson a passer. However, Shamit never hit shots. So I just think, obviously, you just have to switch your coverage. Trap sometimes, send 2, send 1, send a different rotation, switch your covering. But most importantly, you have to win the rebounding battle. You cannot give them the extra possessions.
Absolutely.
So, yes, you're grabbing elbows on your end, but they are converting more on their end. Find some easier offense for Wemby. He is picking the ball up. I have a serious problem with Wemby.
Bringing the ball up the court?
Not only that, but I have a serious problem with Wembanyama, Sengun, Jokic.
Oh, okay.
I think those guys are ball stoppers.
I see where you're going.
I think they're ball stoppers. It works for Jokic, but Jokic does a lot of his work in the post. Passes out to the post and so on.
Yeah, these guys don't play 18 feet and lower. So I even Wemby at 7'5", right? He doesn't go deeper than. So I do
think that they should get him some deeper post touches. But the fewer dribbles he has before shooting is the better. Also, see like how them put he in the action, put Cat in the action. Cat is not guarding Wemby all the time. Anunoby's guarding him a lot. So whoever Cat a guard, put him in action. Get him play. They're attacking Brunson on defense, yes. But attack Cat. Cat is not a defender, bro.
I get you. But even what the series before this, which was OKC and San Antonio, right? Do you realize who was on Wemby most of the time?
Caruso.
Yeah. It wasn't Hartenstein. Obviously, it wasn't Chet. Chet got beat up in that series. But it was Caruso most of the time. Sometimes when you put a smaller defender on Wemby who can actually defend, watch the ball, go with his hands and that kind of thing, sometimes you get the results that you want. And
essentially, you just have to, I would say, you just can't afford the game to be close coming into the fourth because it's Brunson's time.
The man
in the fourth quarter, I don't know what he do, but he is him.
You want to keep Wemby away from Jalen Brunson and everybody you have on the perimeter too. So.
Yeah, he's definitely him.
Yeah.
So, you're locked into the Endgame Sports Show. My name is Adrian Constant. We're taking a break, and when we get back, we'll touch bases with Spliff because we're going to talk about some, softball cricket. We'll be back.
93.5 FM, WTP.
I'ma beat it out like a steel drum. Hung it out like a drum beat. Bum-ba-dee-bum, boy. Bum-ba-dee-bum-bum, boy. Bum-ba-dee-bum, bum-ba-dee-bum. From the Congo down to the Iron Man.
93.5 FM, WTP.
Antigua, it's time for you to feel the rhythm, cause it's carnival, baby. Are you ready? Well, you better be, cause the Calypsonas are ready, the bands are ready, and the tents are ready. June 5th and 6th, and continuing every Friday and Saturday, the Calypso tents will be swinging at Jack Idle Bar and Restaurant, North Sound. 2 nights, 2 tents, 1 venue. Plenty Calypso. Friday nights, it's the Wadadley Vibes Calypso tent. Saturday nights, the real Sweet Benner Calypso tent. Gates open 7:30 p.m. Admission $20. Friday, June 5th, Saturday, June 6th. It's the start of the 2026 Carnival Calypso tents. Jack Idle Bar and Restaurant, North Sound. Come and feel the rhythm, cause it's carnival, baby. Powered by Jack Idle Bar and Restaurant and the Antigua and Barbuda Festivals Commission.
Yet, we treating Calypsonians and bangmen like dirt. All you
Here's the next big thing on radio. It's The Buzz 268 with CJ the Maestro on WTP 93.5, and I get your daily dose of music, views, reviews, interviews, and the latest happenings locally, regionally, and internationally. Tune in Monday to Fridays, 9:30 a.m. until. Listen to the next big thing on radio. It's finally here. The Buzz 268.
For 49 years, state insurance has been more than a promise. It's been a partnership you can rely on, supporting you as you build, operate, and grow your business, allowing you to focus on what matters most. And as you go about your daily routine, State is right there with you. State Insurance Company Limited. 49 years of protection and partnership, so you can live in a better state of mind.
Hi there, I am DJ Governor Slim, inviting you to join me for your Nighttime Groove, Mondays through Thursdays from 10 p.m. until 1 a.m. and on Saturdays for your weekend mashup from 1 until 3 on WTP Media Network 93.5 to the world at www.wtpantigua.com.
Antigua, raise your flag high. It's carnival time. You feel it? I feel it. Feel the rhythm now.
You feel it? The Caribbean's greatest summer festival is here. Bigger, louder, and sweeter than ever. Feel the rhythm from July 25th to August 4th, 2026. Feel the rhythm. Feel the rhythm of mass. Feel the rhythm of music. Feel the rhythm of our culture. Experience non-stop vibes, unforgettable moments, epic fests, and the energy that only Antigua Carnival can deliver. Mark your calendars now and don't miss a single show, a single fete, or a single jam. Stay connected and follow the rhythm. Facebook at Antigua Carnival. Instagram at Antigua Festival Official. Antigua Carnival 2026, July 25th to August 4th, 2026. Come feel the rhythm.
When you're having your big life and want everything go fine, there is one place in Antigua that will help you have good time. Grab all liquors, Nelson's Dockyard, and of course, cause you will see they've got everything for occasion, life and even party. All the very best in liquors for much less than you expect. Come to Bravo Liquors for the best, sometimes it's sure to get. Rum and scotch and vodka, even wines and cigarettes. Cigars, juices, bars and liquors that we ain't finished yet. Bobby flavor, soda, soft drinks, coolers, quick size, even scotch. Bravo Liquors in Antigua is where you find it at. Bravo Liquors, Bravo Liquors, Bravo Liquors, Bravo Liquors, Bravo Liquors, Bravo Liquors, Bravo Liquors.
Are you ready for adventure, drama, action, horror, and family-friendly films all under one roof? Enjoy the magic of the movies with friends and family at Caribbean Cinemas with the latest Hollywood releases. Get off your couch. Come enjoy a refreshing soda and freshly popped hot popcorn while enjoying the best entertainment in the best environment at Caribbean Cinemas. For movies and schedules, visit CaribbeanCinemas.com. See you at the movies.
Are you ready?
Last year, we had a party, but this year, we are back for an encore performance.
Are you ready? No.
It's the Long Bay Lager Caribbean Melting Pot. Thursday, July 30th, 8 p.m. sharp. Carnival City comes alive.
Showtime in 5, so let we start it.
With the undisputed king of soca, Marshall Montano. Alongside the soca general, Skinny Fabulous. From Grenada, bringing pure jab energy, Muddy. Antigua's reigning soca monarch, Tian Winter. And the carnival baby herself, Tizzy. Straight out of Dominica, Triple K International. Listen out for a heavy supporting cast. This year is the most epic ultimate encore performance. Early bird tickets are only $100. House of Rhythm, $350. Limited offer. Tickets available on the ticketing app and select ticket outlets island-wide. Feel the rhythm of the Caribbean. Catch the encore performance. Let we go!
Sports is life, sports is unity, sports is Adrian, and Adrian is sports. Join me, Adrian the Lefty Constant, for the sports show that is going to rock the airwaves, the Endgame Sports Show. Previews, reviews, debates, and discussions on everything happening in sports. Whether local, regional, or international, the Endgame panel got you covered. Join us from 1 to 3 p.m. Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays on Wtp 93.5 and 93.7 FM for the Endgame. Remember, sports is unity. Welcome back to the Endgame Sports Show. My name is Adrian Constant. You are locked into WTP Media Network. Joining me on the phone lines is a good, again, one of my mentors in there, man. Spliff, good afternoon, sir.
Hey, blessings, man. Respect, Joe.
Yeah,
all the best. Hey, I win championship together, so it's nothing new.
Yes, I was supposed to have a conversation with you about something else outside of what you're here for. So let me just preview it one time. Tell you, I am here now. I am trying to revive the greatest team that cricket ever see, the United Stars team. You know, go in the village, find some young ones, and let's see if we can see.
Where want me and Alan? So what be consultants?
Yes, consultants.
Oh, because we don't do it now.
Yeah, for real. No, honestly, as consultants, you know, already done secure player. You know, done secure player. You know, when me secure player is a quality. Kofi, my cousin, family. Kofi said, yeah, if you're doing it, if you're serious, I will do it. So done secure Kofi once he's available during the season.
Well, what I can do, I'll still have Brian answer there. Yes. You know, them boys, the home boys.
Brian and Tebow, I spoke to Tebow already too.
Yeah, and hey, them are people, I'll mold them from day one, you know, Azari come out to the same thing. He and Kimberly come off of the same ground that you talk about.
Yeah. So
you know what I mean? You would deal with them small lads when we're doing it. And if you can produce both of them, male and female, you know, why can't we produce somebody else, which I think is a great idea. I'm willing. I spoke to Norbert the other day, and I think, hey, if all ideas can get on board, we have the field. I think it's been used by 300 for the time being. And, hey, if we can get all the youngsters, invite them, I get some blow in the beginning, but go share and then, go to the top again as United Stars. I don't have any problem, doing my little part because I can tell you, the United Stars is where I went, and before time I knocked with 2 balls and feel good and all it. When we got I'll say, no, that can't happen. No, you have a bat long. So when at one point in time, myself and I had to carry the load full time for United Stars, opening the batting. Mm-hmm. So I don't mind giving back. I don't mind giving back in whatever way we can, whether administration, assisting the coaching, helping, whatever it is. I am good to go.
All right. So now you obviously, the softball season is.
Yes, they just the second phase has completed. Now we're into yesterday. We had the final cool and smooth 30 over, which was won by Dredgers. Dredgers haven't won anything in a very well. Well, you would play with us, so you know how long that is.
Yeah, I was about to say, Dredgers, the last from my grandfather give me a teeth out, and I think that's when Dredgers win.
Oh, I don't know. We are going to win you.
Me go home and talk to my grandfather for days now.
Look. That's what you again, Monty.
Yeah, Monday.
Yeah. Hey, look. Me never say me I get the family affair, but God bless his soul.
Yeah.
He contributed to the sports big time. He was always on time. Sometimes some of the umpires are not best, but you know what? You can rely on them and depend on them to see them on a Sunday morning. And my hats off to them. All hearts can't run alike. So be comfortable with that. So Dredgers just won yesterday the 30 over cool and smooth final. The female and the Dredgers beat off Aiko. 300
yes.
3 days. 3 days. Yeah. Hey, boy, that was a game. No team deserved to lose, but sometimes, one have to go down. So I want to say congratulations to all teams. And I see no losers. You either win or you learn. And the female now, Wayne Electrical Survivors, they beat off Flyers from your neck of the woods.
Mm-hmm.
Alzari / Sharon, all your people from the area. Alzari, back coming to sponsor his team. His mom team, that's such a wonderful feeling. And even his father, being a part of the sponsorship for the association, along with North Hill, I'm saying it's a wonderful feeling. I'm sure that they're just giving back to the same sport that, they ventured from, they master their trade and everything. I'm so proud of from Alzari, his father, and I wish his mom was around to enjoy the sweetness, because every Sunday religiously, Sharon would have her children pack up her mom, everybody come and watch the game, play the game, win, lose, draw. So they played against Flyers. We survivors beat them yesterday. Both teams were in control 3 days, and Flyers until both teams got identical run out. And from the time both players run out on the team, it's just downhill. But all in all, it was a great atmosphere. Listen, Adrian, look at people yesterday. A lot of people, man. And that the female was I can't forget the sponsorship, because that's very important. St. John's Cooperative Credit Union. But we have the big one coming up. WTP 2020. Sponsored by the Honorable Chet Green. That's the one that, hey, you know what? Bigger than life. 2020, male and female. So we're going to kick off. I understand that there's some cricket in the area weekend, Sri Lanka. So we're going to watch and see how we can do some night and day game. So with that in the air, that's going to be fantastic. The last time you were there to see the presentation, and hey, the boss just said, listen, I'm going to sponsor a female team after what last year, and hey, we just want to tip our hat off to the boss, but Chet Green, because sport is one of his mantra. Maybe a lot of people didn't know he was heavily involved with playing cricket, hardball cricket, and he just giving back, and I'm telling that's priceless. So
it can't fool me, Spliff. Spliff, it can't fool me.
Oh, you can't. Well, at the bar,
you can't fool me. Hey, Spliff, you can't fool me.
Dad, that's not best for you. Hey, I can better cook our man. Because me to the bar against my haiko, up on my haiko, a bat high.
What do you mean bat high? Yeah, he bat up high, not bat high in the order.
Look. Hey, look, ask anybody, the bar against my haiko. You know, ask you, me there witness up. You know? Witness up. You mean behind right, Batman man? Yeah, ask anybody, the bars is playing.
Oh boy. Hey, look. You see, this is the problem with friendships for today, right? So I understand that you and the bar, I understand that you here really good friends. You know, if come in the public radio, can lie. We have new rules on the radio now. One of them say, no, respect the station brand. How you gonna come in the brand and say the honorable EP check you just be good batsman? Listen. Okay, I understand. I have a term. Okay, so we know what I mean by batsman. Okay.
Hey,
we know what they know.
You can say, hey, you know what? Do your homework in the village. Find out if the boss.
He name good.
Nothing that aspect you out of the political side of it. He name good. Out of the cricket side. That's the side me the fair. You know. So
that's what I'm telling you, Spliff. His name is good because of the political side. Some don't want to ruin his name because of the cricket side. So I'm going to leave that alone.
The boss name. You cannot because the evidence is there.
Okay.
You know, the evidence is there, Adrian.
In due time, when I have this WTP Sports Day, right?
Yes.
You know, sometimes your age not allow you for compete. But there's a few Spliff, nobody can come to you and bowl a lollipop. You might not hit him out the park. But I can see one shot.
Class permanent.
Yes. So class is permanent.
What you say that, Adrian?
When we have the sports day, I can see class permanent.
Yeah, boy. Adrian, when the sports day come on,
whenever, I'm going to make call you out. The honorable EP Chet Green then tell me you couldn't play cricket. I am calling you out. Me not the bowl, give me bowl you out. Just saying.
You can line up with speed, man. The old man does don't like a thing.
No, he can't manage. He can't manage through me, old man. He can't. You're crazy.
When the old man does don't like a thing. You know, he does don't like a thing.
Yeah, man. My father back in the gym, the Spliff.
E.T. gone back in the gym. What you do? What you play now?
I mean, no, he keep sharp just in case we shot on bowler when United Stars come back.
Hey, my envy them.
But
and I like you, my envy them. Hey, look. Hey, sometimes I need to want to spell gym because I'm afraid me get too close to that.
But the 2020 competition, you know, as you said, is back. Sponsored by WTP Media Network, also the Honorable EP Check Green.
Yes.
When does it? When do we're waiting? We're watching the.
We're watching to see how the weekend coming up. We're gonna have a meeting tonight to see how we're gonna. They're gonna have to play some day and night because we do not want to go into the carnival celebration. So we have some fields that is lit. Princess Margaret School is nice. Hall School is nice. They have one or two dark spots. And Dredger's, the Mecca is still there. And other Sundays we're going to have to play, you know what I mean, maybe 2 games. Or the 2020, East and West, and just to catch up to make sure that we don't run into the festivity again. And hey, after that, you know what I mean, presentation, we come up by you. And hey, the boss still you know, always make it a duty to have snacks, everything sponsored for the teams. I'm telling you, that's priceless. That's why we consider his sponsorship, you know, as a platinum sponsor. We branded that way, the platinum sponsor. 2020, I tell you that. So we're definitely looking forward to that.
So there you have it, people. The T20, the WTP Media Network
Male and female.
Antigua and Barbuda, the Cricket Softball Cricket Association's male and female competitions.
Yeah.
As they are getting ready to kick off. Spliff, you know what? Listen, you see, that's the problem. Me too competitive. So I'm going to tell you, find a team for me. But then you can find a team for me that obviously, you know, it's not going to be one of the strongest team. And then me get Bex because me too competitive. But
volleyball, your talk.
No, Spliff. I announced at the start of the show. I announced at the start of the show that I am taking a break from the national teams for this year. Forget about mentally ready. Yeah, because obviously since the injury, I haven't been the same, but I never take the break. I've never taken the break. Taking a break when the team is on the break is not a break. You have to take a break when the team is playing for understand the value of the break.
Well, look, they're gonna have a void, I must say. I don't know if anybody know if they see you play the game of volleyball, and I'm telling you, maybe that's what take away some of the skill I believe that you had or you plan to elevate in cricket, because you channel most of your time to the volleyball and you have mastered that thing. I can tell you, I've seen you a couple of times fighting, flying, blocking. Oh boy, hey, I'm proud of you. You're my fame. Hey, me just play with you, like a boy now. Come tell you stuff. Go back.
Yeah, boy. Yeah.
All in all, looking forward to the 2020. And hey, yesterday, people like Stan. Hey, definitely softball is back. People like, be crazy, man. The place full up of cars. And hey, the 2020 is the flagship. So hey, we expect more for the 2020, I can tell you.
Well, I mean, again, I thank you for joining. I always tell you, Spliff. Once it's here, you always have a space here. Today, I don't make my stage, don't make my show program today, And we get some calls saying, Spliff, and they say, hey, listen, the program can continue on Wednesday. Spliff will.
Well, listen, I want to ensure. I'm going to call you off here. I want to ensure every week I get a little 5.
Yeah, every you never ever call me off here. Every Monday, we'll discuss it off here. But every Monday we'll have a slot for the report of the softball.
Wonderful. And then I spoke to Mr. Gittens. The only thing with printing, and he said he's going to try to keep back at the board till 6 o'clock. And sometimes some of the game finish a little late.
Yeah, with the paper. And so we'll try to. Yes.
So we'll try to do it via the radio most of it, because sometimes I have a feeling because our time span with the paper.
Yes. Makes sense.
So which one time I can catch the paper to have it there. But hey, more on the flat with you. So every week people can know exactly what's taking place with softball along.
If a radio station is sponsoring you, you're supposed to get coverage, and that is the fact.
And if I can't get 10 minutes, that's close next to treason. Adrian, it's a pleasure, man. Looking forward to working with you.
All right.
Thanks a million, my brother.
Yes, that was Baldwin Spliff Anthony of the Antigua and Barbuda Softball Cricket Association. And do remember the T20 leagues kick off on Sunday. HIC can begging and team somewhere, boy. Carry on the begging and team and try. The team I'm begging, it can't be a good team. So if I decide not to go next week Sunday, understood. Actually, I need a good team. So if I don't go next week, but if I go a good team, I get playing. Decisions. You're locked into the Endgame Sports Show. It was a pleasure being on here with you. Do remember that today is filled with sports. Today you will see the NBA Finals Game 3. Also, West Indies play today, but I decided not to talk about it because we're going to win. West Indies will take on Sri Lanka at 3:30 p.m. today. So if you have nothing to do, watch it. If you have something to do, watch it. Whatever you do, watch it. The game starts at 3:30. Shout out to everybody that has Disney Plus. Whoever listen. Kerry, you have a pay. If me get fined because I'm top, but if you come and advertise something else, you pay this one. But whoever tell me forget Disney Plus, means smart. ESPN app comes in Disney Plus. not everything from ESPN, but since I got Disney Plus, I haven't had to use my computer to watch West Indies play. And normally, you have to use your laptop for watch West Indies play. I watched the entire Cricket World Cup for $15, obviously because it's the Disney Plus subscription. Watch the Youth World Cup, the entire, know every single game of the Youth World Cup. The Women's World Cup is going to be on Disney Plus. The West Indies games, I've watched a few West Indies games on Disney Plus. And most importantly, this is the important part. Yes, it's on YouTube too. But we watch all the regional cricket. So I'm prepared. You're locked into the Endgame Sports Show. It was a pleasure being on here with you guys. Stay tuned. You know, we got some mix shows coming up. We'll be right back.
.5 FM, WTP.
You'ma beat it out like a steel drum. Pong it out like a drum bass.